It's purely coincidence, I think. At the time I'm recording this, both Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Donovan Mitchell lost their first game in the second round of the NBA playoffs. Shai and the Thunder got hit with a closing dagger 3 by Aaron Gordon to turn the tables, while Donovan and the Cavs succumbed to a late-game rally by the Pacers. And that's not the only thing that Shai and Donovan have in common in the second round of the playoffs. That's because both of them also debuted new basketball shoes, or at least a new colorway for the Converse Shai 001, while Donovan officially debuted his latest signature shoe, the Adidas DON Issue 7. But it doesn't end there just yet, because if you've probably noticed, both shoes have a zipper construction for the upper. And since both have zippers, everyone's question is, which shoe is better? Performance-wise, hoopers in tropical countries might want to stay away from both because the extra layer doesn't really help with the ventilation, but there's actually more. So let's have a quick conversation. The Converse Shai 001 and the Adidas DON Issue 7 are two of the latest basketball shoes that easily stand out for one simple reason. Both have a zipper construction. It's uncommon for a signature shoe to have that, mainly because it limits the audience and it adds to the cost of the materials. Unlike a standard setup, a zipper construction is not for everyone. It's a matter of preference basically, and people are more used to seeing and actually wearing basketball shoes with a standard setup. Other times, the zipper construction adds another layer on the upper of the shoe, thereby limiting ventilation to some extent. For hoopers in warm and humid countries, zipper construction is not the best option. And then there's the additional manufacturing cost. Believe it or not, a zipper and an extra layer of material for the upper is an extra cost that can run by the tens of thousands of dollars, and that additional cost will need to be baked in into the retail price. A higher SRP will of course alienate a certain segment of a shoe's potential market. Shai's shoe will cost $130, while the DON Issue 7 is expected to retail at $120. Still reasonable, but could have been cheaper. So that's basically why basketball shoes with a zipper construction are generally uncommon. In that sense, the Converse Shai 001 and the Adidas DON Issue 7 are not your average signature sneakers, and that's not by accident because both camps have been intentional with the final design output. Shai did mention in one of his interviews that he wanted his shoe to be good for both on-court and off-court wear, which basically represents what Converse says as Shai's duality. It's the same shoe for both lifestyle and sportswear, which is a good business move because there's a huge market for it. And I think with the colorways we have seen, Converse delivers just that. Donovan echoes a similar sentiment, saying that his shoe is designed to be worn in different spaces while adding some more retro vibe to the shoe. Different spaces. It's just another way of saying on-court and off-court. But I have some reservations because the overall aesthetics of the DON Issue 7 may be too funky for some, especially with the possible colorways. And speaking of colorways, the Converse Shai 001 has been seen in solid colors with a muted palette. If it's a black colorway, then it's all black. Butter colorway, all butter. Gray colorway, all gray. This uncomplicated color scheme gives the shoe a classy feel, which is perfect for that casual look. There could be some non-monochromatic colorways in the future, but we'll see. On the other hand, and quite literally the opposite, the Adidas DON Issue 7 kicks things off with a gradient colorway, and if history tells us anything, the shoe could see some more of those bright colorways we have seen in the DON Issue 6 during the regular season. Many of the colorways of that basketball shoe have been filled with dazzling colors, and this might also be the case with the DON Issue 7. I'm hoping the Converse Shai 001 will have colorways in the future that are non-monochromatic without using some very bright colors. This should add some diversity to the colorways we have seen so far. For the Adidas DON Issue 7, I hope the opposite. Some muted colors would be nice because the bright ones are kind of over the top. The Adidas DON Issue 7 drops this July 19 for $120, while the Converse Shai 001 releases October for $130. These two new basketball shoes have taken the uncommon path of using a zipped-up upper, and it's only a matter of time when we see the people's reception to both shoes once they become available. I'm guessing Converse will have it easy selling pairs of the Shai 001 because it's a first signature shoe. There is hype and anticipation, something that the Adidas DON Issue 7 doesn't have on the same level. But let me know what you think.